Hello everyone. I am back again to explain a little bit further how we do what we do. Uh, sometimes we hear the thing, "Oh, you're just a court reporter," and I'd like to beg to differ just a little bit and explain what we do as court reporters and how we get to where we are. I work in Texas, and for me to be able to go into the courtroom or into deposition, I have to be certified. And our certification is called the CSR, which stands for Certified Shorthand Reporter. And if you look here, we have to qualify first of all by going to school. And once we do that, we have to pay a fee to take a written exam, and we also have to pay a fee to take the skills exam. The written exam is questions that relate to court reporting, not only just court reporting, but English and grammar, punctuation, and stuff like that. That fee is $75 to take the exam for the written portion. The skills exam is $125 for that portion of the exam. We can take both of them together for $190. Now what we have to do is on the skills exam, we have to go into a room with other potential applicants that want to become certified in Texas, and we listen to dictation. We first start off with what's called a literary dictation, which would be something similar to what you might hear on the Senate floor or some article you might read in a book or magazine. That's what is referred to as literary. After that, the next exam, by the way, that's dictated at 180 words a minute for 5 minutes. Then as soon as that one's finished, we go to the jury charge, which would be something that you'd hear in court. It would sound something similar to this. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you are now given the case to deliberate on, something like that. It's going to be something the court would read to the jury, or it could be sometimes more of a legal opinion. But most of the time it's stuff like, now if you find from the evidence beyond a reasonable doubt that on or about blah 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 blah. And so that one is dictated at 200 words a minute for 5 minutes. Lastly, the third exam given at the same time is the Q&A, the testimony, which would be something that you'd hear in deposition or in court, something like question, state your name, answer Harry Lee, question, where do you live, blah blah blah. We are given that one at 225 words a minute for 5 minutes. After we've taken those 3 exams, we have 3 hours to transcribe them. We take our machine, take our computer, our laptop, and we go into another room and we transcribe those exams. In Texas, we have 3 hours to complete all of the exams. National gives the same exam, same speeds, but they break it up into, I believe, an hour and 15 minutes per test. So you have an hour and 15 minutes to do the literary, and then when you're done with that, then you do the jury charge for an hour and 15 minutes, and then the Q&A. So whether it's Texas or national, the same speeds apply, but the way that you transcribe those tests vary. If you are able to transcribe those tests with 95% accuracy or better, then you become certified as a certified shorthand reporter in Texas, or national has what's called the RPR, Registered Professional Reporter. Those are similar to each other as far as the speeds go. Now Texas has and national has other exams that they give. The Texas Certified Real-Time Reporter, the TCRR. What that one consists of is you once again go into a room, you listen to dictation. It's a Q&A at 200 words a minute. Only this time, all you're able to do is write the exam, and then you get up. You are not able to edit anything on the computer. You have to turn it in what we call raw, just as well as you have written. And if you are able to, I believe, do that with, I think it's 96% accuracy or better, you get your certified real-time reporter, TCRR. National, again, has the same thing. They call it the certified real-time reporter. And it's the same exam as what Texas is given. After that, there is what's called the registered merit reporter for national. Texas has what's called the Texas Merit Reporter. This is a 3-part exam, and it is given, the literary is given at, I believe, 200 words a minute on both levels. The jury charge is given at 220 words a minute, and the Q&A on each exam is given at 260 words a minute. And you again have the hour and 15 minutes in national. In Texas, you have 3 hours to transcribe the 3 legs. And if you can do those with 95% accuracy or better, you are certified as either a TMR or at national level, it's a RMR. The next level in national is the RDR, and that one is a written exam only. There's no skills exam on that test per se, but it is not an easy exam. I'm fortunate that I've got the RPR, the RMR in national. I also have the CRR, and one more exam that I have is the Certified Reporting Instructor, which is I believe it's a 3-day course that you attend, and then you have to put together a curriculum and write an article and turn those in, and they grade it, and depending on how you do, you either get certified or you don't get certified. All of these additional exams, as well as the RPR or the CSR, cost money to take. Once you are certified in any of these levels, then you have to take continuing education, whether you're nationally certified or you are certified in your particular state if it has a exam. California has a CSR. Theirs, I believe, is 200 words a minute for voice testimony for, I believe, it's 10 minutes, and then they pick out a certain segment for you to transcribe. I may have the length of the exam. It might be 7 minutes, but regardless, it's a similar exam to Texas, a little different format, but states normally have something similar that have the certifications that are required for you to work in a particular state. Some states only look to the RPR as their requirement for you to work as a court reporter. So it depends on where you're at as far as working in a particular state, whether you have to have an RPR or a CSR or something similar. And some states still don't have any requirement for you to be certified other than have a notary license, and you're able to work in those states. Now, I was going to give you an example here again with my machine. You can see I've got my words per minute up here, and I'm just going to do an alphabet, and we'll see how the words per minute come up. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Now you can see here as I'm writing along, that wasn't very fast. Let's try some Q&A. What is your name? Harry Lee. Where do you live? San Antonio, Texas. How long have you lived there? About 2 years. Okay, thank you. Again, you can see that wasn't too fast. That was around 173 words a minute. Let's go back again to the alphabet, and I'll do a slow one. A, B, C, D, E, F, G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T. And you can see here I'm not going very fast. If I wanted to ramp it up to something faster, I am able to do that. And let's see if we can make it go up to something that would be similar to 260. Question, what is your name? Harry Lee. Where do you live? San Antonio, Texas. How long have you lived there? About 2 years. Okay, thank you. Let's see if it ramps it up to, there's 312 words a minute. So you can see that, what is your name? Harry Lee. Where do you live? I got it all pretty good there. And that was 312 words a minute. I am not, I repeat, not certified at 312 words a minute, but I can guarantee you many times in court, attorneys will talk that fast, sometimes even faster. A friend of mine that we all know in the court reporting profession, his name is Mark Kislingberry. He has the world record, the Guinness Book of World Records, at 360 words a minute on a 1 minute timing that he passed several years ago. So he's a great example of what potentially court reporters are able to do, but we are all not certified at that level, nor is there even a certification given at 360 words a minute. The other thing that we are able to do is at our state conventions and national conventions, sometimes they have speed competitions where you can go in and compete with other people, and you're able to sit down in a room and they give dictation at 200 words a minute. 220 literary, 240 I believe jury charge, and 280 Q&A. And that's a lot of fun. You get awarded medals if you place in the top 3. You get certificates if you pass 95% or better. And it's a lot of fun. But this kind of gives you an idea of what, again, my real time is, how fast you can write, stuff like that. But let me show you one more thing that court reporters are able to do now. Not only can I write on my steno machine like you're seeing here and it translate instantly, I am also able to output to another program through the internet, and my judge or an attorney or anyone that I choose to are able to see me write live in court. And the beauty of this is my judge is able to get the real time on her screen. So if I start writing here, she will see what I am writing on her screen. She doesn't have the ability to edit her screen like I am able to do. If you were to watch me make any editing changes, it would refresh this screen, and it would also refresh mine. But my judge nor an attorney is able to go in here and type or put in stuff. What they are able to do, however, is they could like flag something by pressing the space bar, and they could type a note here, check this answer. And they would be able to make a note there to be able to refer back to. And stuff like that. They can search through the document by find. They can mark text and stuff like that. This is a very basic program. There are probably, I want to say, maybe 15 or 20 different programs that the attorneys are able to use to output to, that they can receive real time from. Most of the court reporting softwares have one of their own brand that they make in conjunction with their software. Mine happens to be called Bridge. There was another company, Stenograph, that sells a program called Case Catalyst, and they have Case ViewNet that they sell. Mine is produced by Eclipse, and they make Bridge. So you can see that there are variations of programs on the market. And what we are able to do as court reporters in this day and age is far above and beyond what it was like when I first started out and the predecessors that came before me. We used to just have to transcribe on a piece of tape, the steno paper, and on a typewriter, and now we're able to take it to a level like this where we can write on our computer screen and then also do something like this and output to Bridge. So I hope that further gives you some ideas of that we aren't just court reporters. We are a little bit more than that. We work hard at our craft. We continually perfect our craft. It's not an easy job, as though we make it seem very easy when we sit there in court or a deposition, and it doesn't look like we're working very hard. When we finish a job in court or in deposition, we have to go back and transcribe it, which means we have to go back and go through the whole file and check for proper punctuation, make sure spellings are correct, make sure there's nothing in there that doesn't need to be in there that was a misstroke on our part. And normally a court reporter can do 100 pages in 3 hours or so to go back through and clean it up. It can be a rather daunting task that most of you never see what we do behind the scenes to produce that transcript. So I hope that helps explain what we do, and with that I will close. Thanks.